back to part 19 of my Legend of Zelda Wind Waker playthrough. In the last video, I took on the Forsaken Fortress for the second time and defeated the Helmera King in order to save Link's sister, Ariel. In this video, we're actually going to go inside Hyrule Castle with Tetra to find out the truth about who this Zelda is and Ganondorf. More info about how to stop Ganondorf. So, I hope you guys enjoy. So this is Hyrule Castle. We've been in this castle before, but now this time we have Tetra with us. So, what we actually want to do is we actually want to head around here and take the staircase going down. So we have a cutscene here. Are you him? Are you the one who was speaking through my stone without my permission? Answer me! That stone is an enhanced version of the Gossip Stones, long spoken of in the legends of the Hyrulean royal family. I am the one who made it. You made it? The royal family's Gossip Stone? I'm sorry, but I have no idea what you're talking about. Have neither of you heard the tales? Tales of the kingdom spoken in the legend of the great hero? The place where the power of the gods lies hidden. This place where the two of you now stand is that kingdom. This is Hyrule. And I am its king. Daphnis Nohansen Hyrule. Toon Z, do you not recognize my voice? Indeed, I am the one who guided you here. I am the King of Red Lions. There was no need for me to reveal my true identity to you, so long as that blade, the Master Sword, could defeat Ganon. But now, both of you must listen to me. Once, long ago, this land of Hyrule was turned into a world of shadows by Ganon, who sought to obtain the power of the gods for his own evil ends. My power alone could not stop the fiend, and our only choice was to leave the fate of the kingdom in the hands of the gods. When the gods heard our pleas, they chose to seal away not only Ganon, but Hyrule itself, and so with a torrential downpour of rains from the heavens, our fair kingdom was soon buried beneath the waves, forgotten at the bottom of the ocean. Yet, all was not lost, for the gods knew that to seal the people away with the kingdom would be to get Ganon's wish for the destruction of the land. So before the sealing of the kingdom, the gods chose those who would build a new country and commanded them to take refuge on the mountaintops. Those people were your ancestors. Hundreds of years have passed since then. So long as Ganondorf was not revived, Hyrule would remain below, never waking from its slumber. Tetra, come to me. This necklace you wear is part of a sacred treasure called the Triforce of Wisdom, which has been passed down for many ages within the royal family of Hyrule. Your mother passed this down to you and instructed you to treasure it and to guard it with your life. Am I not correct? The Triforce of Wisdom is none other than the sacred power of the gods that we have kept from Ganon's clutches for so many long years. The gods placed upon your ancestors the task of protecting it from evil's grasp. You too must abide by the laws of the past, and so the time has come for me to teach you the fate into which you are born, the very reason that you live. My fate. You are the true heir of the royal family of Hyrule, the last link in the bloodline. You are Princess Zelda. Zelda? I'm a princess? You are confused, aren't you? I suppose such is to be expected. Toon, I am terribly sorry that you have been caught up in these events. But now that it is known that Tetra is indeed Princess Zelda, Ganon will be searching frantically for this child in an attempt to get the power of the gods that she possesses. He will not rest until he has found her. If he succeeds, my ancient kingdom under the sea will be turned into a land of shadow and despair, and so will the world you know above the waves. Toon, I need you to lend me your strength in this dark hour. I have a suspicion about what has caused the Master Sword to lose its power. I need for you to come with me back to the lands above the water and return the power to repel evil to the Master Sword. Zelda, it is far too dangerous for you to join us in this task. Fortunately, this sacred chamber is not yet known to Ganon. It is my wish that you wait here in hiding until we return. Toon, we must go. So over here you can see he has the ability to teleport, the King of Red Lions. I think that's really cool. See how he's teleporting? Really, really awesome. Toon, I don't know how to say this. Everything that's happened to you and your poor sister, it's all been my fault. I'm so sorry. Toon, be careful. So as soon as we exit the staircase, this will block the staircase so we can't go back down. So quite a lot happened. So we found out that Tetra is really Princess Zelda. Who would have known? That was quite a shock. Quite interesting. So we have to stop Ganon once more, and he's returned. So now we have to eliminate Ganon by let's talk to this guy to see what we have to do next. Toon, listen well. The fact that the Master Sword lost the power to repel evil suggests to me that something has happened to the sages who infused the blade with the god's power. So what we're going to have to do next is we're going to have to find the sages. So there's going to be like some sages that we have to look for. And once we find all the sages, we can stop Ganon. We'll have the ability to stop Ganon once we get all the power of the sages. So there's two temples, the Wind Temple and the Earth Temple, which we need to head to. And they're basically the two larger dungeons in this game overall. It's split into two different temples, so you have these two, and these are the two areas that contain, they have two different sages. The goal is to find the sages, and in doing so, we get access to those temples. So right over here, it's saying, King of Red Lions is saying that there's another entrance, like on Hyrule's mountaintops. The islands are above the sea, yep. I shall mark these places on your sea chart. So there's another way to get inside these temples. If we stay here much longer, we shall draw our enemy's attention to Princess Zelda's whereabouts. We must return to the surface immediately. He's right. So yeah, we can't stay here because Ganon will soon know that Princess Zelda is here if we stay here too long. He'll gear his attention on us, so we have to go above the sea now and leave this place right away. So we're gonna go above the sea, return above. That was quite interesting, the cutscene that appeared. So we made it. Toon, do you know the legend of the Hero of Time? Once long ago, he defeated Ganon and brought peace to the Kingdom of Hyrule. A piece of the Triforce was given to the Hero of Time, and he kept it safe much as Zelda kept hers. That sacred piece is known as the Triforce of Courage. When the Hero of Time was called to embark on another journey and left the land of Hyrule, he was separated from the elements that made him a hero. It is said that at the time, the Triforce of Courage was split into 8 shards and hidden throughout the land. Even though I do not know where they rest, but this much I do know, they lie hidden somewhere in the Great Sea. The Triforce of Courage is the only key that will once again open the doorway to Hyrule. You must search for it. Okay, so we need to find the Triforce of Courage. Interesting. Okay, so as you can see over here on the map, he's marked 2 different places. We can't actually go there yet because we require certain items to reach there. Like, one of the areas is blocked off by a huge gust of wind, and we require the iron boots. But before we get the iron boots, we need to actually head to the Great Fairy Fountain to collect an item that'll really help us a lot. So what I'm going to do is, I'm actually going to equip my, let's see, not that. I'm going to equip, yes, I'm going to equip the Wind Waker, and I'm going to play the Ballad of the Gales. And this allows us to warp anywhere we want on the sea. We attained it from Cyclos, the frog god. So now what we're going to do is we're going to warp to this place here, this area here. So as expected, like, you can't get the item which we need, which is the iron boots, unless you have an item you get from the Great Fairy Fountain. So this is the Fairy Fountain. We were here before, but before we couldn't do anything, so now we have access to this place. Greetings, child. Teehee, it seems that the door to your fate has already swung open, has it not? I am the Queen of the Fairy World. What is the matter? Does that not surprise you, child? I like you. And so, I shall give you new power to the bow that you wield. So she's actually going to upgrade our bow and arrow. And if you look here, she's going to give us a new power for our bow and arrow. And just like that, the powers of fire and ice have been added to your arrows. When you take out your bow, use R to change arrowheads and then fire away. So now we can fire fire arrows and ice arrows, which is really cool. Before it was only regular arrows. But no, this is amazing. Ice arrows can freeze the hottest flames, and fire arrows can melt the coldest ice. The fairies in this fountain will ease your weariness. Use them as you need to. Child, I must tell you, you are just my type. Teehee. Link's blushing, he's like, okay. So, just like that, we have obtained the ice and fire arrows, which is going to be very useful in the next video. We're not gonna do getting the iron boots in this video. We're gonna do it in the next video. But I just want to say thank you guys all so much for watching. A lot happened in this video. We found the truth about who Tetra really is. We managed to get the fire and ice arrows. In the next video, I will be trying to get the iron boots and start looking for the sages, which are like the 2 sages that will lead us to the Earth and Wind Temple. But I just want to say thank you guys all so much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you guys all in the next video. This is Toon Zelda signing out. Peace!